Hello, recording the video, and today's topic is cache. In a computing, cache is a hardware or software component that stores data so that the future request for the data can be served faster. The data stored in a cache might be the result of an earlier computation or a copy of data stored elsewhere. A cache hit occurs when the requested data can be found in a cache, while a cache miss occurs when it cannot. Cache hits are served by reading data from the cache, which is faster than recomputing a result or reading from a slower data store. Thus, the more requests that can be served from the cache, the faster the system performs. To be cost effective and to enable efficient use of data, caches must be relatively small. Nevertheless, caches have proven themselves in many areas of computing because typical computer applications access data with a high degree of locality of reference. Such access patterns exhibit temporal locality, where data is requested that has been recently requested already, and spatial locality, where data is requested that is stored physically close to data that has already been requested. Motivation. There is inherent trade-off between size and speed, given that a large resource implies greater physical distance, but also a trade-off between expensive premium technologies such as SRAM versus cheaper, easily mass-produced commodities such as DRAM or hard disk. The buffering provided by a cache benefits one or both of latency and throughput bandwidth. Latency. A larger resource incurs a significant latency for access. For example, it can take hundreds of clock cycles for a modern 4 GHz processor to reach DRAM. This mitigated by reading in a large chunks in the hope that subsequent reads will be from nearby locations. Prediction or explicit prefetching might also guess where future reads will come from and make requests ahead of time. If done correctly, the latency is bypassed altogether. Throughput. The use of cache also allows for higher throughput from the underlying resource by assembling multiple fine grain transfers into larger, more efficient requests. In the case of DRAM circuits, this might be served by having a wider data bus. For example, consider a program accessing bytes in a 32-bit address space but being served by a 128-bit off-chip data bus. Individual uncached byte access would allow only 1 by 4/16 of the total bandwidth to be used, and 80% of a data movement would be memory addresses instead of data itself. Reading larger chunks reduce the fraction of bandwidth required for transmitting address information. Operation. Hardware implements cache as a block of memory for temporary storage of data likely to be used again. A central processing unit solid state drivers and hard disk drives frequently include hardware based cache, while web browser and web server commonly rely on a software caching. A cache is made up of a pool of entire entries. Each entry has associated data, which is a copy of the same data in some baking store. Each entry also has a tag which specifies the identity of the data in the baking store of which the entry is a copy. Tagging allows a simultaneous cache-oriented algorithm to function in a multi-layered fashion without differential or relay interference. When the cache client, a CPU, web browser, operating system, needs to access data presumed to exist in the baking store, it first checks the cache. If an entry can be found with a tag matching that of the desired data, the data in the entry is used instead. This situation is known as cache hit. For example, a web browser program might check its local cache on disk to see if it has a local copy of the contents of a web page at particular URL. In this example, the URL is the tag and the content of the web page is the data. The percentage of accesses that result in cache hits is known as the hit rate or hit ratio of the cache. The alternative situation, when the cache is checked and found not to contain any entry with the desired tag, is known as a cache miss. This requires a more expensive access of data from the baking store. Once the requested data is retrieved, it is typically copied into the cache, ready for the next access. During cache miss, some other previously existing cache entry is removed in order to make room for the newly retrieved data. The used to select the entry to replace is known as the replacement policy. One popular replacement policy, least recently used LRU, replaces the oldest entry, the entry that was accessed less recently than any other entry. See cache algorithm. More efficient caching algorithms compute the use hit frequency against the size of the stored contents, as well as the latencies and throughputs for both the cache and the baking store. This works well for larger amounts of data, longer latency and slower throughputs, such as that experienced with hard drives and networks, but is not efficient for use within a CPU cache. Thank you.